experience besides watching X Wrestling? Join us at xwrestlingexperience.tk and get in on the action that takes place outside the ring. Welcome back to a wild and crazy night here on X Wrestling, third episode, and we're going into the North American Championship Royal Rumble. 10 men have the opportunity of a lifetime to be crowned the first ever X Wrestling North American Champion. And on a night where so much craziness has happened, this one is for the record books. Ladies and gentlemen, what we just seen earlier before we took our commercial break, you see Angel of Darkness attack Cheyenne, and then Night Elf attacked the Bombshell champion Missy Scarlet with her own belt, and apparently she has taken that belt. Don't know what she's doing with it, but the Dark Alliance is letting themselves be known here tonight. But on to more important matters, ladies and gentlemen. We still got the world champion, the global champion, Draven, with his open challenge later tonight. But this matchup right here is to crown a new and first North American champion. And the first two entrants in this matchup made their debut last week, running in the match, fighting on the outside of the ring, the Sin City Saint, Brandon Parker, and Devin Wright, the first two entrants into this Royal Rumble to determine a new North American champion, or the first ever North American champion. You see Devin Wright taking his time, slowly walking to the ring. After this, ladies and gentlemen, we have the X Wrestling World Tag Team Championship matchup between New Era, Jeremy Cruz and Aiden Josiah, taking on the World Tag Team Champions of Dead Reckoning, Night Stalker and Deathbringer, two members of the Dark Alliance. And you gotta wonder, what wrestlers are in this 10-man Royal Rumble, and how many of them are Dark Alliance members? As I stated earlier in the program, Dark Alliance members have been signed to X Wrestling, and from what we're gathering, there's a lot. And not all of them may make their appearance tonight. It's just a matter of time before we find out what's going on, but this Royal Rumble matchup is fixing to get underway, ladies and gentlemen. And we're going to crown a new North American champion here tonight on episode 3 of X Wrestling as the Royal Rumble gets underway. Devin Wright with a swinging neck breaker to Brandon Parker, who seems dazed from it. Parker catches that foot and trips him up. Parker now with an elbow drop right into the chest cavity of Devin Wright. These two men are not strangers. They're rivals, ladies and gentlemen. Used to be tag partners. And entrant number 3, Chains. He is a Dark Alliance member, ladies and gentlemen. And he is coming to the ring as Brandon Parker eliminates Devin Wright. But Chains is right behind him, and as you see, Brandon Parker turned around, looked like he's seen a ghost, and straight goes for the attack on Chains. Whipping him over into the corner there, and he just stands there. Chains kicked him and knocks him down, dropping that axe handle right across the stomach area of Brandon Parker, who reversed that move to throw a punch right to the back. Chains got Brandon Parker flip over, slamming his neck down and head face first. Entrant number 4 coming to the ring, and it's the incomparable Justin Chambers, who last week lost his debut match against Oz Knight. Now he has the opportunity to go for the North American Championship as Brandon Parker on a roll just eliminated Chains and laughed about it after he did it. Chambers very arrogant, taking his time getting to the ring. And these two men aren't strangers either, with that spinning heel kick right to the face of Chambers, followed by a spinning leg drop. Chambers and Parker have wrestled each other in numerous areas around the southern states, if you will, as Parker just shoves off Chambers. Chambers answers with a kick, and Parker answers with an elbow, and now we have Kyle Matthews. Kyle Matthews facing off against Glenn Bell in the debut of X Wrestling for the X Wrestling Hardcore Championship. He lost that, but can he redeem himself by regaining the title that has not even been held by anybody else? Parker almost, drop kick from Chambers eliminates Brandon Parker, and he seems to be pissed off. But Kyle Matthews answers back by attacking Chambers, and now Chambers is on the offensive. These two men going at it, taking him down. Old school wrestling right there. Seems we got another entrant coming in. Primetime Tim Sanders coming to the ring. Primetime came in last week on X Wrestling, ran into the main event matchup, attacked both Survivor Pain and Draven, allowing Draven, who miraculously got up to get his title and retain it, a drop kick elimination to Chambers, and that's deja vu for that man. Primetime getting in the ring with Kyle Matthews, ducked the clothesline. Primetime just about eliminated himself. That was a bold and stupid move. Kyle Matthews now trying his best to shove Tim Sanders down. Tim Sanders dangling, lucky enough to stay in the ring. Another entrant coming out, ladies and gentlemen, and yes, it's another Dark Alliance member, Wolfgar. Wolfgar here making his debut in this Royal Rumble matchup, and wouldn't it be a coup for him to win the North American Championship? You see, he's taking his time. It's Kyle Matthews with that Hurricane Rana to Primetime Tim Sanders. Tim Sanders is in a daze. Wolfgar, that's a big man. And these two men have no idea as a clothesline is delivered to Kyle Matthews from Tim Sanders. Wolfgar patiently waiting, and he goes straight for Tim Sanders. Look, kick to the face, and now Kyle Matthews, I don't think this boy knows what he's bargaining with. They have him on the ropes, and both men are trying to eliminate him. We got another entrant, and it's Fury. Fury lost his debut matchup in X Wrestling on the first episode as he was pinned by Survivor Pain in a triple threat match that also included T-Money. T-Money didn't sign with X Wrestling. He was here as a specialty attraction. But now Kyle Matthews, Wolfgar, and Tim Sanders working together, and you could kiss Kyle Matthews out of this one. He's gone. And now Wolfgar is attempting to eliminate Primetime, but a bulldog from Fury stops that in its tracks. Fury is now being attacked by Primetime, and Wolfgar going on the attack. My God, just look at how big Wolfgar is. We got another entrant, and it's Mahi. Sick and Twisted. Ladies and gentlemen, if you got a chance to get on the X Wrestling Experience, which right before we got into this part of the programming, you saw the web address, you can go back and check it. There's some sick and twisted stuff on there from Mahi that apparently has been going on between him and whoever's locked up somewhere. I'm not getting into details. You have to go on the xwrestlingexperience.tk and read that one. But Mahi, Wolfgar just got eliminated by Fury in Primetime. We got Mahi, Tim Sanders, and Fury in the ring. And it seems like Fury might be eliminated next. I can't believe they eliminated the big man Wolfgar. Fury just fought him off, and oh, we got our entrant number 10. Go figure, ladies and gentlemen. Wouldn't it go figure? It's a Dark Alliance member, and it's Doomsayer, who signed a contract with X Wrestling right as soon as the X Wrestling Experience launched. This man has been online on the X Wrestling Experience, talking a lot of smack, stating that a change is coming. Down to 3 men, who's going to be North American Champion? We'll be back